Sometimes our mouth can get in the way of what God is getting ready to do. Because of this, God will sometimes have to silence our unbelief until His goodness is fulfilled. Once He fulfills what was told, our mouth will be forced to speak His praise, and what once was unbelief speaking turned into prophesying what was witnessed. So sometimes God will have to just shut us up so that He can allow us to see that what He says occurs. All right, you guys, so I am back. It's me, Nat. I'm back with another video. In today's message, while I was reading Luke chapter 1 specifically, God just stumbled me over Zechariah. If you guys don't know the backstory of Luke chapter 1, so Zechariah and Elizabeth, they didn't have any kids, but I'm going to assume that they were praying to have a child because when Gabriel came, he told him that the Lord has heard your prayer. The angel Gabriel came to Zechariah and told him that his wife Elizabeth is going to give birth to a son. They are to name him John, which will eventually be John the Baptist. He said, "How can I be sure this will happen? I am an old man now, and my wife is also well along in years." He's questioning like how can this be possible, because I'm old and there's no way that we can produce a child because we are of old age. That was his doubt speaking. He was unable to see how can this come about. The angel said, "Since you didn't believe what I said, you will be silent and unable to speak until the child is born. For my words will certainly be fulfilled at the proper time." He's unable to speak. He communicates through like writing down stuff. Elizabeth gave birth. It was not until he confirmed that the child name would be John that was when he was able to speak. And once he was able to speak, he was able to prophesy what God did. And I couldn't get over the fact that what was going on here. So I'm going to just share with you guys what God spoke to me and what I was able to digest with this word. Sometimes our mouth can get in the way of what God is getting ready to do in our life. Our lack of belief can come out of our mouths and have the power of life and death. Because of this, God will sometimes have to silence our unbelief until His goodness is fulfilled and what He said He will do. What we speak can manifest, so sometimes He will shut us up so that His glory can be done. Once He fulfills what was told, our mouth will be forced to speak His praise, and what once was unbelief speaking turned into prophesying what was witnessed, and prophesying the goodness of God. Sometimes God will shut and silence the mouth of unbelief, allow your eyes to see that His word will be fulfilled, and your mouth and our faith eventually will have to just prophesy. And once we see it fulfilled, our mouths and our faith will have no other choice but to believe and prophesy. Yeah, that's the word I got. Sometimes our unbelief, speaking it, can manifest